So you are wanting to prepare for the Wasteland, I see. So we have a brand new character builder to help you guys out. But what's so special about this one? It has the full perk chart, everything here, so you can properly plan your character without guessing. So this is going to be extremely useful for you guys before Fallout 4 even releases. You can have an idea of what to expect before you even jump into the game. Of course, there's still Vault111.com, but that is under construction right now, and they do not, at least at this time, have the full perk chart for you to invest in. So this will help you out a ton here. And yes, you can get started by building your character by following the link in the description below. So what did I do for my character, you ask? Why, thank you for asking. So this is my character build for Fallout 4. It may end up different from yours. I don't blame you guys, but let me explain what I did here. So I invested 3 into strength, and the reason I did that was because I wanted to get the armorer perk. Of course, that's going to enable me to build power armor. The other perks here I'm not going to be too concerned about. I don't think I'm going to be investing in them too much because I'm going to be going after guns, which we will be going over in just a moment. Then we go over to perception. I only put 4 into perception. And there's very good reason for that as well. Let's scroll down here to level 4 for the perception, and that's locksmith. I mean, lock picking in Fallout 3 to me was extremely important. There were treasures, man, hidden within a lot of lockers, so I highly recommend getting lock picking. It will ease your exploration at the beginning of the game. And then rifleman, I also wanted to have powerful long distance attacks because you do not want them ghouls getting close to you at all. Pickpocket, and that's not too important to me. I'm not going to be focused on being a thief. And then this awareness, that's really important. More details when aiming through VATS. That's something I would invest in later, but I'm going to go with rifleman and lock picking at first because those are going to be extremely important in my opinion at the very beginning of the game. And then endurance, we put 5 in there. But why? Why would you do that? Let's find out. So we go to endurance. As you can see, he's just hopping around with his jump rope, enjoying life. I seriously think they need a cartoon based off of our Vault Boy here. But Aqua Boy, this is going to be extremely important in my opinion. Fallout 3 didn't have much water, but if you look at the map for Boston, in Fallout 4, there is a ton of water, and this basically says you can no longer take radiation damage from swimming and can breathe underwater. And then, if you go up a rank, you become totally undetectable while submerged. So it's a good stealth tool as well. But there's other reasons why I wanted to go with endurance was to raise my toughness, my health, and damage resistance, as well as resistances to radiation. I missed out on rad resistant, but that was a choice, and you'll see why I really wanted to go after settlement building as well, so there's a balance there. I have so much water, at least I will have this to protect me. Moving on to charisma. So I want to be a charming fellow in the Wasteland. Let me go back to that. I actually put a whopping 6 points into charisma. Scrolling down, the reason why I did this, of course, was because of this. This is what I was talking about. Settlements, local leader. I really think that this is going to be extremely important to building your wealth and your ability to trade and get new items and mods and weapons and that sort of thing, because this will enable you to establish supply lines between your workshop settlements. That's extremely important. Come on now. And then later on, you can build stores and workstations at workshop settlements. Oh my. I mean, of course, but there's a ton of cool stuff, guys, in Charisma that relate to animals. You can befriend animals and control them and pacify them. And of course, your dog meat, you can make him stronger. You can make him hold enemies later down the road. He can even cripple the limbs of his enemies that he's biting, cause bleeding damage. So he's going to be a great companion. He's one of the few companions that actually has perks dedicated to him. Lone Wonder, so if you are stuck in the Wasteland by yourself, you take less damage. Your weight is increased by 50, and then you keep going on down the line here. That's keeps increasing, so that's really nice. And then we've got Lady Killer. Many of you know what that is from Fallout 3. Scrolling up here. And of course, this is extremely important at the beginning of the game. You want to save all of your money, so that's something to consider investing in. But the main reason why I went with Charisma was definitely for my dog friend, and then also Local Leader. Moving on, we are going to take a look at Intelligence, and I ended up putting a whopping 6 points into Intelligence. Gasp, why? Why would you do this? So, scrolling down, we're going to start out with my ultimate goal. I wanted to get Science. This is going to allow me to take full advantage of advanced technology with access to base level and rank 1 high-tech mods. We're talking about guns, baby. So, yes, I'm going to be a gun-centric dude roaming the wasteland. And as you can see, you can unlock more advanced high-tech mods as you go throughout the ranks. That's going to be super important, just admit it. But the other reason why I went with this was also because of GunNut, of course. You gain access to gun mods, which is extremely important. You want that right out of the gates with Fallout 4 for sure. And I think a lot of you will just invest a bare minimum of 3 points into your intelligence perk tree. So that's what I recommend. And of course, Medic. This will actually save you money down the line if you keep investing into Medic because you won't have to buy as many stim packs, that sort of thing. So that's another reason why I went with it. Clairvoyance is completely optional, but it is cool to have that guide. I'm sorry, I said Clairvoyance. I'm thinking about Skyrim. Vans is basically Clairvoyance from Skyrim. Gosh, I'm getting the Bethesda games confused. Wow, Bethesda, you're making so many good games. But yeah. This is why I invested so much into Intelligence, but definitely just to get that Science. Because Science rules. And I took the risk. I invested only 2 into Agility. I know, the madness. There is good reason for that, and I did sacrifice some things along the way to get to the Local Leader perk in Charisma. But it was extremely important for me to get to Commando right out of the gates. It's going to enable me to upgrade my automatic weapon damage quite a bit, as you can see, and then also Gunslinger, do more damage with pistols because I am going to be a gun nut in this game. I did skip out on Sneak. I'm not going to be too stealthy, but you know, this perk may be extremely useful to exploring the world because of the rubber banding AI. You will be running into creatures that are like level 15 through 20 and you're like level 6 or something like that, and you need to sneak around them. Remember, it does not scale in this game, so sneaking may be something you may want to consider. Or if you're like me, you may just go all in with health resistance and toughness, that sort of thing. So I took a risk and I only put 2 points, that's right, 2 points into luck. And the reason for that is for Scrounger, ammunition is going to be extremely useful and important to me, of course, because I'm going to be a gun nut. And then Fortune Finder is going to let me discover the Wasteland's hidden wealth and find more bottle caps in containers. And I did skip out on Bloody Mess because I didn't see it being very important in the beginning of the game. It's cool looking, I get that, but I think I may invest into that later down the road. It's not going to be too much priority. I'm going to stick with the agility tree for upgrading my damage with my guns. So there you guys have it, a brand new character builder. You can find it in the description below. Let me know what you guys actually create. If I have changed your mind, have I influenced your decision somehow? I've seen some really interesting character builds from you guys for the past few days, and I'm like, what is he thinking? Is he nuts? No, I'm just kidding. Most of them are really, really good though, so I'm excited to see how you guys fare in Fallout 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Fallout 4 and open world gaming goodness, and I will see you next time.